It's another good day to continue working on some solo Kingdom Death Monster. Hello everybody. Let's get straight into it, shall we? We're on Lantern Year 7. We can fight the Phoenix if we want to, but we do not want to. Not yet. I think we could kill the Phoenix, but we are very woefully lacking in protections. So we're gonna fight a Gorm, and then after this Gorm battle, maybe we'll do Places Everyone. It depends on how long it takes. I'm gonna say we won't do Places Everyone, because I'm gonna try to farm this Gorm. We have a luck survivor here. Our savior. And we are critting on 7s with their luck. The deadly weapon is 9, charm is 8, and I should get a luck token. Now hopefully nothing bad in the event happens that we have to sacrifice anything here. I mean, I don't care about the stone noses, which is why they're gonna hold on to that. I do need to be very wary of, we're gonna actually do something else here. We're bringing the antelope mask so that I have 2 head protection. And the reason why is we're gonna be, you know, hitting the trap card if I'm slow rolling with the rib blade. The idea that I have is to find Hiccup with the rawhide headband and then always just put a favorable attack on top of the AI deck, and then this character will go through the deck slowly but surely. And if we get unlucky with the draws, we don't want them to, you know, do stuff with that against us. Anyway, I think we're about ready to go. We're departing. We are still at 5 survival limit, I believe. We have not gone further than that. Once we kill this thing, there will be no more Gorm climate unless we draw it naturally. So we lucked in the Song of the Brave right after drums. And we'll be able to save our resources and our innovations, which is pretty good, as we are packing quite a few. Still looking for dash, and then anything that can start helping the settlements families out, I think we want to work towards, or anything that can help us accelerate like weapon proficiencies. If we get nightmare training and whatnot, that would all be good. But yeah, anyway, we get 3 survival for departing, so Amber is kept. 3 for Baxter. We want 3 on Balthazar. He'll gain another upon arrival. And then Faust is getting 5. I think we're about all ready to go. No other departing bonuses. Okay, yeah, I think that's all. Let's queue up a Gorm. Nothing like hunting a Gorm. There's some Donkey Kong Country music. Purple here is first on the hunting chart, so we're gonna load up our people. Yeah, now this is here, it was like 2 videos ago, so, but if they change this to be more diamond shape, and then stuck each one on a corner and facing in their direction, so you could like rotate them. And then as you rotate it, you know, they're facing forward. They kind of works now, but they're not facing forward. And they don't, if they change color to these, this thing would be a lot more useful. I would use it then. That's the idea I thought of. As it stands though, I mean, you can use this to track where your hunt party is, but then you still need to pay attention to who the revealer is. So for me, it's just easier to get rid of that. Do it this way. Because I know the color order we have. Let's go. Sportsman's kill. Alright, we see that man again. He's proud of his guy, his kill. Let's see if he wants to share info with us. We have a 6. It's 4 to 7, same thing we obtained that last time we had this card. We may reroll one random hunt event result during this hunt phase. So I'll leave that face up as a reminder. We have Baxter coming in next. The Horizon of Bones. Alright, if any survivor has 5+ hunt XP and 3+ courage, you press forward, fearfully sneaking through the bone wall. All survivors gain +1 courage. So we are all gaining +1 courage from this event now. This event's farmable because we have 5 XP and 3+ courage. So let's head on through. No random hunt event though, but I'll take 4 courage. And what's the other thing we want to do? I don't think there was anything else. We'll just put this card here. Now we get a random hunt event. Balthazar is the hunt event roller. I see an 8, I see a 7, I see a 78. What is event 78? Oh, we just met a Great Game Hunter, now there's a dead Great Game Hunter. This is the same guy we just met. The survivors find a corpse dressed in brightly colored clothing, clutching something to its chest. The event revealer may investigate. If they do, gain 1 courage and roll 1d10. If any survivor has a whip, they lash the corpse from afar. Add +4 to your roll. Since this is our last hunt event and I obtain a reroll, I will try to get a 5 or higher. It's decent odds for us to get something useful out of this. So, alright, let's roll this. Come on, roll the dice. Roll. There you go. Roll dice. Roll. We do get a 6. I think I'm quite satisfied with a 6. His hands are empty. The settlement has cannibalized. Gain 1 random basic resource. If he had graves, gain 1 understanding. Oh, and the event revealer gains 1 courage. I will definitely take a free basic resource. Especially of the hide variety. Alright, you've got a hide on hand. And then we meet the gorm. So, didn't have to use the reroll. Let's get our characters over. Hunt, cleanup, showdown, gorm, begin. Where'd this extra? Oh, I just rolled that. I guess I have 7 dice. That's, you know, whatever. We've got a bunch of dice, and we're only going to have more later. Okay. There's a toppled pillar and some acanthus. All we care about... Gorm goes first, and priority target goes to Baxter, because they are anxiety. So I'm going to leave Baxter in the center. We'll have Amber off to the side right here, which is 6 spaces away. We'll put this acanthus here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We'll put the other acanthus here. We'll have Balthazar here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, and then Faust can scry. Balthazar can attack afterward, or I guess Baxter can fetch this. Balthazar will be ready to attack. So we're good to go. On arrival bonuses, we gain our strength token. For red... Ah, no we don't. I don't have my red fist character with us. Never mind, never mind, never mind. Alright, sometimes I just do things automatically because I'm getting used to it. What we do have, let's just do an overview. Gain a survival and an insanity. on Balthazar. I may want to use this. We gain an innovation token. A rhythm chaser. And I think that's everything that we gain. Okay. Let us begin shuffling decks. Monsters first. Wallop. So pick target is Balthazar. It's gonna come straight in. Bop Balthazar in the noggin or wherever. That's 2 hits, indeed, indeed. Let's roll it up, see where locations are. Twice to the waist, 1 damage apiece, kind of like a basic action attack. We have 2 waist armor. We'll take 1 and dodge just in case. I don't want to get too careless. We'll dodge 1. Priority target is consumed. And with that, I think we are ready to go. So we're going to have Faust act first. Scry, the AI deck. The Rawhide Headband. Oof, Rise Up is a card here. Alright. And Posturing Piss. We would prefer this not be played. Because if this gets played, that's 1 less card for me to hit the guy with. So I'm gonna put Posturing Piss on top. We're gonna hopefully mill it. Faust will move here for this turn. I think that's what they'll do. They'll just end their turn there. We won't do anything crazy. Alright, Baxter will go. We're gonna have Baxter move 5 over to here and draw an Acanthus roll. Or interact with the Acanthus terrain. Finally. So we've been kind of lucky. I've drawn Acanthus a lot. There's, I think, 2 of them in this deck, right? There's 1 more. So they're not that common. There it is. There's actually 3. There's 4. Never mind. Did they add more in version 1.6? Because I don't remember 4 being in this deck. I was gonna say that we've been seeing it a lot, but I just haven't drawn. I haven't rolled a high result. We finally gained 1 fresh Acanthus Strange resource. This is wonderful news because I can A, convert it maybe, but B, we might want to keep it for Gorm Kaimi to get the next Gorm innovation later. Alright, Amber's gonna try her hand at this 2. I think nothing happens. No, we're bitten. We are bitten. And 3 and 4 archives the terrain too, so something always happens. Amber's gonna lick her wounds. We're gonna move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just come back here to get out of the way of this Gorm. And then Balthazar. We'll get into the central blind spot. And we will swing the Rib Blade, which will have +1 accuracy since, you know, blind spot. We do hit on a 7, so that is nice. Alright, it is the Hind Gut. That's what I wanted to avoid, was a Wretch card, so I didn't aim for the flank. We also don't need to. We have a 5 strength weapon. So we wound on a 3 as is. We crit on a 7, right? We have 2 luck because of the natural and the lucky charm. And then the deadly weapon is 3, so 9, 8, 7, yep. So here's hoping for a 7. Damn, we failed. But that's good, you know what? If I don't get the crit, then I don't want to crit this location anyway. It doesn't cause a wound, and we don't miss out on a resource. I will surge and we'll swing again, and hopefully the next location has a resource. Alright, there's that coveted 7. There's that coveted resource. Can we get another 7, 8, 9, 10? Hells yeah! The farm strat is working already. No vomit, no retch happens, I guess. And we gain a random gorm. No retch happens because we critted. I think we needed this kidney too. So, glad to have it. This is gonna be Balthazar's game for sure. Okay. That is everybody. So, next turn is going to be the duration card, rear up. When this card is drawn face down, the gorm laboriously lifts his legs and ends its turn. Everyone adjacent to the monster is knocked down, and while this card is in play, the gorm is +5 toughness. Which is good, again, because it's going to be hard for me to wound him now unless I crit. So, we're knocked down, we're, not the gorm. Balthazar, there you go. Balthazar is knocked down. It is our turn. What we are going to do is encourage... we'll encourage Faust first, and then Faust will encourage and roll for Rawhide Armor bonus. Alright, we lose the survival. Balthazar. We're gonna move with Faust first. We're gonna go 1, 2. We can't scry with this. Oh, I'll move second. We can't scry. Hopefully we don't get knocked down again. We'll go with Balthazar first. Alright, Balthazar, swing your weapon. We get the 9. That is, there's no perfect hit bonus for our guy, right? Alright, mammoth testes. Oh, jeez. So, let me think. 5 toughness is 9, 10, 13. We have 5 strength, and 5 and 5 would be 10, 6, 7, 8 would be 13. So I wound on an 8, but I crit on an 8 anyway. So we wound on a 7. We crit on a 7. We have a 7! This is kind of bad. Alright, we damage... He's got a damage counter, so we'll just do... Let me use the counter. I don't know if there's ever a way to remove +1 damage tokens later, but... The attacker gains the mammoth hunting fighting art. The gorm is enraged and gains a +1 damage token. And we also wounded his rear up, so he's not gonna rear down anymore. I get mammoth hunter. Crit farming level 1. This is always so fun. Gain +1 strength when attacking from a flank space. Yeah. Alright, well, with that, I do want to check the AI. So we're going to activate Faust. We're going to check the AI here. Strobe. Turn to face the most survivors. Target all survivors and monsters facing. And then turn to face the opposite board edge. Strobe isn't bad at all. Rampaging. Closest threat facing in range. Only facing in range, so this is good too, because he'll just illuminate. What does illuminate do again? Insane. Survivors are knocked down. So that would be purple and white, and then we can pick them up with teal and brown if we have to. I'll try to get rid of rampaging. Strobe would be preferred. So we'll put strobe second, rampage on top. We're gonna move one space to the right and one space up, so we're in the tall grass. And then I'm going to surge with Balthazar here. And attack. We do miss. We hit on a 5, so unfortunately no hit with the surge. This means rampaging is going to happen, which means illuminate's going to happen. So we'll have to solve the illuminate conundrum. I'm going to move Baxter up 1 and end their turn. I can try to get the shield hit now, so 1, 2, 3. We'll have Amber go in. We'll swing with the knuckle shield. We'll try to get this in now. Alright, we're hitting on 7s. We have 1 strength, so we're wounded on 6s. That is 2 hits. Ah, we hit the trap card. Well, that's good that we got rid of that for our other guy. So, trap card is hit. Amber takes a head damage, is in pain and knocked down. And then the Gorm turns to face the most survivors, which is these two on the right. This is kind of bad because rampage now. And then they're gonna suffer brain damage. I guess Faust can tank a rampage, it's not a big deal. It's brain damage for Brown, they're light on the brain. Alright, this is all back in the deck. So that happened. I'm going to surge with Faust. Okay, we keep our survival, or we get it back. We're gonna use Orator of Death with that surge to get +2 insanity to all survivors who can hear us, right? All non-deaf. So let us encourage. This is to keep Baxter alive in case more disaster strikes. While we try to slow roll this Gorm. And then I think our turn will end. So next turn. Excuse me, we have rampaging. Closest threat facing. 1, 2, 1, 2. It's a tie between white. We're gonna choose white. Gorm remove 1, 2. I'll have to pick up Balthazar, but that's okay. 2 speed, 2+ accuracy. We have 3 evasion and we're in grass, so we have 5 evasion, which means this hits on 7s. 5 + 2. Yeah, 7. It's pretty high dodge rate, so we dodged the attack. Not bad at all. And then full move towards the closest threat in range. Place this card back on top of the AI deck and perform basic action. I didn't realize he was gonna do that twice. Well, the closest threat in range is the same person he just attacked. So he's gonna attack them again with basic action this time. That's a miss, that's a hit, 1 hit. I think we can afford to take 1 damage to the arms here. I don't want to carelessly use my survival. I don't have to. Alright, Amber gets up. Balthazar does not get up. We have to pick him up. So let's have Faust encourage. 5 means we lose their survival. I cry every time. Balthazar stands. We're gonna scry. We'll go with Faust first and... No, we'll go from second. We know what's on top. We go Balthazar first. We're gonna run in. We're gonna swing with the rib blade. Alright, we got a 6. Not the kind of location we desire, but we're probably wound. We failed! We actually failed! The Gorm's gonna hit us with a basic action. Oh, Kron's trying to tell me that I'm not gonna get away with this. Come on, Kron, don't be a nerd. Don't be a nerd. Alright, we got 2 hits. Just let me have my fun with the damn gorm. Let me have my fun. We take one to the body, we take one to the arms. Can't dodge. Alright, we're in his facing. I'm going to go with Amber first and see if we can get our shield mastery here, or weapon proficiency level. We do get a perfect hit and a 9, so it's 2 hits. I don't think perfect hit matters. A knuckle shield action. The ruined jaws would be nice. Both of these suck. If we fail, I will probably fail. Alright, 7 is a success. 7 plus 2. We have 1 strength and 1 on the knuckle shield. So we succeed. And once per round, if we succeed, we get the block 1 for free. So what I'm going to do is get a blue token for a reminder that we are currently block 1. So we'll just do that. And that's a wound. And we got rid of Rampage. And we get our mission accomplished. We will gain a shield proficiency. Second location. Also a wound. We don't have luck, right? Nope. We're not deadly, right? That would be ridiculous. Also a wound. So 2 cards gone. That strobe that disappeared. Now we want white to go and scry the AI deck. Body check. Random survivor in range. Let me find out he doesn't have fucking hiccup this time around. I'm gonna be upset. Scratch. Well, body check is the preferred, but it's random survivor. I can dodge scratch, so we'll put scratch on top. We're going to move into this thing's face so that we can be chosen. And then Baxter is going to cheer on. Now he's got anxiety, so he wouldn't cheer anybody on. He's gonna get a little bit more nervous and move one to the right for no particular reason at all. I don't know what else to do with Baxter, man. It's Baxter, right? Alright, Gorm. AI. Oh, right, when the Gorm hit me, we took 2 damage. My mistake. Didn't I take 2 damage to 2 locations? Because we pissed him off? When did I piss him off? Was it before the trap or after? Is Amber on a severe injury chart? I think she might be. When was the testes drawn? I don't know now. I'm not used to Gorm having a +1 damage counter. I think Amber is making a severe injury roll. We broke his testes before the trap was pulled. It was like the last thing I did before the trap was pulled. Alright, Amber died and everyone lost to survival. Rest in peace, Amber. That means Amber never caused a wound. Oh, I gotta fix so much. Hold up, we're gonna fix it. Yeah, Amber is dead. That's what she gets. Yeah, red, dead. Amber is... There goes our shield person. Getting the unnames over here. Where'd Amber go? she's back here somewhere, I imagine. We have exactly 29:11, yeah. I'm blind. Where's Amber, man? Where's Amber? I don't see it. Oh, she's the first. No wonder why I don't see her. Alright, Ubilk slid over. And Baxter's out. Ninian, this is Faust, I'm pretty sure. And then Luca. This is probably Ninian. I don't remember who's who now. Who's out at the moment? Faust? The Faust is out. This isn't Faust. Baxter's out. This has to be Ninian. And then this is either Johnny or Luca. Because Balthazar is out. Alright, we'll just say it's Ninian and this is Johnny now. Oh yeah. Johnny was the guy who actually was a guy, I think. Okay, so we fixed that. We get a resource for the death. And we're farming more resources at the cost of survivors now. This is added to storage for cannibalize. Amber is gone. This can be deleted. You can go over here. You can go in here. And then Amber never did damage, so we're not scrying Scratch. We're not scrying Wallop. This is... yeah, we're scrying between Rampage and Strobe again. Because Amber could never attack. This means somebody else probably wants to attack. So instead of Baxter doing nothing, I'm gonna have Baxter swing a scrap sword. We'll leave Rampage on top. I'll roll it again since we got screwed with the Balthazar. Now the other thing that I would need to fix. I believe this and this are here. Because she died from the trap, and this was after we shuffled. Since we failed and we got basic action with the sword swing. Yeah, the blade. Alright, so Balthazar will have spent his turn, or Baxter will scrap sword. We get, what, 2 dice, hits on 5s. Alright, we have a 9 and an 8. These locations again, the 2 basic actions. And I hope that we do well here. Good, that is a hit. And that is a fail. So 1 wound, Rampage is gone. 1 failure, Gorm is gonna basic action Baxter, which might kill him too. That is a 9 and a 7. Foot and arms. So legs, arms were heavy. Alright, and Strobe, if I was playing correctly, I'm gonna say Faust is over here after they go, and they would have scried, which I already forget. We'll leave Strobe up top. This way, these 2 get hit, and Balthazar can swing. Alright, I think I fixed everything. I need to remember that Gorm has +1 damage, so it's a murder machine. And I'm still gonna try to farm it regardless of that. We'll do our best. Now it's the monster's turn. Alright, Strobe. So face the most survivors. Target them all. So those 2 are targeted. And then intimidate the targets. 1d10 for each. On a 3+, they suffer brain damage and are knocked down. We'll do left to right. So Baxter, brain damage. He's already knocked down. 4 brain damage. We are not Stalwart Boy, so we are knocked down. Alright, that is size up. And then face the opposite board edge. So Gorm's facing that way now. Cool. Okay, now that we're, excuse me, back on track, what I'm gonna do is just have Balthazar get into the grass here and perform an attack, which missed. And then we're gonna have him surge and perform another attack. Alright, that one hit. We can maybe get a minus accuracy token on the Gorm. We do critically wound. That mills a card. The Gorm's eyesight is ruined. And the monster is -1 accuracy. So that helps. A little bit. I'm not gonna pick up the guy. We'll just let whatever AI that comes up be what we have to deal with. So, next turn. Scratch, right. Closest threat facing in range is nobody. Closest threat field of view, that is Balthazar. So 1 dice hits on a 3 now. We're in grass, so it hits on a 5. This actually misses us. We don't have to worry about it. And then it is our turn. We get up. Baxter, full retreat, get out of the way. Faust, let's scry here. Still no thing that I want. Alright, we're gonna try to get rid of Maul Arm Toss. Body check is facing. They're both random survivors in range. Well, this is a random threat in range. Alright, we're gonna move... one up. And 1 right. Balthazar is gonna come around to the side and attack with their sword. Alright, 4 misses. I would like to get rid of Maul Arm Tar, so let's do another surge here. It'd be great if we stopped missing. Stout Kidney, come to me. A 4 will wound, but will not crit, so no Stout Kidney. This is here, this is there. Alright, that ends the turn. Let's pack Amber so she's off the thing. Right, we never blocked. I didn't mean to delete that, I want to keep a... May as well, since we're going to be using the shield in the future. Keep that token. I'm missing a token, actually. This had 9 earlier. I'm not sure what one I'm missing, but I'm missing some kind of token. Okay, next turn for the monsters. So we've got body check. Random survivor in range. We have a 4, so that'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So, Balthazar, unfortunately, getting body checked here. Hits on a 3. That does hit. Let's see what is getting hit. The arms. That's 2 arms damage. We can take it, so I'm gonna take it. We do suffer... You know what? I won't take it. We'll dodge. That's my last survival gone. Alright, let's start with Faust. We're gonna scry, hope for hiccup. There's no hiccup. There is a hiccup. Alright, we're safe now. Actually, we're not safe. I didn't think about what happens when this becomes the last card on the stack. I have to get rid of it. Yeah, it makes sense. Because it always goes back on top. Alright, well, let's see. We'll just leave them in that order. We'll be safe for 1 turn. Balthazar, if you would be so kind That's to swing your rib blade. Land a hit. That's not a hit. We'll just end the turn. So, monster gets Thunderfoot into play, which I'm going to have to pay attention to. And then it draws AI. It does Hiccup. Targeting the furthest survivor, which is brown, so no insanity gain. Performs Wretch, which misses everybody as it hits its 4x5 zone. And then this goes back on top. So we'll have Balthazar go. Gonna move over here. We're gonna swing. Rib Blade. We missed. We're gonna move this guy up 5. We're going to move Baxter. I don't want Baxter to die too, so I'm just gonna have him flee, I think. And the turn. Hiccup happens. Oh, at the end of our phase, right. Interact in stopping zones. Knock back 5, knock down. So we were here, we were knocked down when we ended. This guy probably doesn't want to be in the stopping zone, which is 3 tiles. 3. So I would move into this row instead to avoid getting knocked down. Hiccup has to hit someone in range so it doesn't illuminate. We're still in range, so he'll still Hiccup. This time... No, it doesn't give us insanity. This goes back on top. Alright, Balthazar gets up. Balthazar goes first. We're just gonna repeat this until we fucking land a hit. Alright, we are in the flank, so we get +2 to wound. Don't want to crit this location, really. So of course we crit this location. That's fine. Hiccup's gone. The Gorm's gonna do this and fall down. And this is discarded because he's wounded. I'm gonna have Faust move in. I can't scry because it's an empty deck. We can't Orator of Death because we already did it. Which I should make use of my one-time use token, so I remember I did that. Bum 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 bum. We'll have Baxter move over here. End the turn. Shuffle the AI deck. Gorm stands up. He's got body check. Random survivor in range. That is both of them. So 50-50 evens odds left or right. We have odds. So that means Faust is the target. It's gonna face him and go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And body check Faust. It's on a 3. It's on a 5 because we have 2 evasion. We have 3 evasion. Oh, no, we were knocked down. We were knocked down earlier. This is gone. There we have 2 evasion. 6 hits. Hits the head. I think I'll dodge that because head is a no-go zone. We lose a survival. Okay, body check's still one of the better cards. Balthazar will come up. I might just murder this thing. Unfortunately, critting the testes has ruined my plan. We do get a hit. We get Lord Paroxysm. Yeah. If I draw this trap card again, we're just going to die to a head explosion. So we're gonna murder. We're gonna murder it with Faust now that this deck is getting shuffled. The most survivors is this way, so he's gonna stay facing that way. 1 brain damage, 1 brain damage. Knockdown, knockdown. And then this will shuffle. Operation Farm the Beast failed. Greater Gax, go. Murder it. We just need 4 wounds. It should be pretty easy when we roll all the dice that we roll. I have a perfect hit, but this does not. We don't have a green. We only have a red. Legendary lungs is proccing, so we get 3 more dice. Ignore this one. Alright, that's 5 hits. That's enough to kill. 2, 3, 4, 5. We need to succeed every single one of these and end on death blow to earn death blow. The only problem is failing something means he's gonna move. I don't want to fail the first one, so I'd rather he retch first, or the retch could kill my guy. We're not heavy on the head, right? No. We'll be fine if we get retched on the head. It's not a big deal. We'll do it in this order and hope for the best. I'm gonna go for this death blow, see if we can manage it, and then I can make that an achievement. To hit the death blow without manipulating the deck with Lion's thing. Oh, we failed the first location. Never mind, we will not death blow. Kron, why do you hate me so much? Here, hit the head. Hit the head, I fucking dare you. No, you hit the foot, you coward. You're gonna roll me a 1 and then not hit the thing? Fucking coward. That's 1 wound, as expected. That's not a crit. What did we crit on? 9s? We have deadly. No luck. 1 wound, third location. 2 wounds. 4th location. That's a crit. The Gorm's pathetic howl emboldens the survivors. The attacker gains 1 survival. Too bad we couldn't get this pure bulb resource. I mean, hey, you know, you stopped me from getting the pure bulb, but you saved me from suffering the blind severe injury, which would be maybe annoying. I'm just gonna surge. Let's surge. We lose that survival we just gained. And I'm not fist and toothing. Oh, I forgot. Wait, hold up. Okay, we might death blow. I forgot I have axe specialization. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're gonna say we re-rolled this location with axe specialization. Maybe it was a check. We're taking the blind severe injury. We're taking the death blow. I forgot about my specialization. I'm sorry. I definitely would have used it. I want the death blow. If we're gonna count it. We're gonna count it. Alright, this thing is dead. Stinking Gorm killing my shield user. Because of a +1 damage. I guess that's my fault for being inattentive to his +1 damage. Alright, what all happens here? Gorm's writhing bulb lays on the ground, pulsing gently even as its body lays lifeless beside it. Nominate a survivor to retrieve the bulb. Oh, I can nominate. Yeah, Baxter, get the bulb for us. Their face and hands are sprayed by the bulb's caustic juices. They suffer the blind severe injury, but they gain a permanent speed. I'm not trying to get more speed on fucking Legendary Lungs boy here, though it's not my strat. Actually, Alright, false, the brainless fool. I was just thinking, what if we make him an acid teeth dagger user instead? But he's got so much axe XP, and we gained another one. And we gained level 2 hunt. Let me do this stuff first. This person gains 2 hunt XP because of life exchange. And Baxter's also aged up. I'm not going to change him to Dagger. We're so close to finishing Axe. So, no, we'll let Baxter. Baxter might become Dagger. Maybe we'll just try for Dagger. Since they're suffering blind, which is what? -1 accuracy. Can be recorded twice. Gain a bleeding token, but that doesn't matter. They retire if they lose both of their eyes, though. Blind. Alright, there we go. -1 permanent accuracy. Baxter. Might make you Dagger. He'll reset, he'll reset, he'll reset. We're gonna try to farm a Gorm again. Hopefully it goes better next time around. But before that, we have to fight the guy and get all our resources here. We have this, we have kidney, we have hide, we have a bulb, which might be a strange resource. It is. I believe the pure bulb is used for the, what's your call it? The riot mace. It is the riot mace. Does it get used for anything else? I might just make the riot mace. I know it's very good. If we get a dense bone, we can literally build it. But then I need another jiggling lore for the regen seat, but I'm not in a hurry for that. No, it's not used for anything else. How do you get the active thyroid for the pulse lantern? I don't know. Because active thyroid is a strange resource too. I'm sure it's on one of the Hitler Chaos. Gimped. Lockdown, jiggling lord. Heal in the vomit zone. Yeah, there it is. So you have to get lucky for that. Alright. Gorm. We'll say gain the death blow benefit without manipulating the HL deck. I'm gonna have that for every monster with the death blow. And who did that death blow? That was Faust. There you go. Let's say that's worth an achiever there. Kind of hard to do. Just get lucky into that. 1, 2, 3. Well, this guy has 2 kidneys. Damn, I didn't get the handed skull. I really want the handed skull, and I don't need to copy these cards, but whatever. I'll put these back. Perfect bone. Some more hide. And a perfect hide, too. That's our second perfect hide. Alright. We want to keep that stout hide. And we need a handed skull so we can finish the armor set. Unfortunately, without the handed skull, which is in here somewhere. There's only one, right? Yep, there it is. I was curious. Is this supposed to be 20 or did whatever. I didn't copy something over, I'm pretty sure. Okay. We gained our run XP, we gained our weapon proficiencies. We have age 1 happening for Baxter and the other person, and age 2 for Faust. And that is a 15 random fighting art for Baxter. 10 random fighting art for our super luck kid. Monster Claw style. Lure epilepsy. Once per showdown, you may spend action to give yourself a seizure. You suffer random brain trauma and are knocked down. This fighting art sucks. The only way this would be good is if you could somehow acquire 13. I guess inducing frenzy, but you know, you could just drink some lion ball juice to safely induce frenzy. I don't know why you would want to do this. It is quite humorous that it exists, but... like, why would you give yourself a seizure? What benefit? Is there any combo with this that is useful at all in the game? I have no idea. So, I am curious. Alright. We've got 3 endeavors. We have a I'm not done yet. Age 2, improved reflexes. A 15, permanent strength. As expected. Faust has a permanent strength. This can go back. But don't forget your specialization. Remember, we're getting to the point of the game where everything is so much harder to track because there's so much going on. Alright, what's happening this year? Places everyone is first, then Hooded Knight, then Gorm Climate. So we're not gonna do Places Everyone now. I didn't think we would. It's only been an hour recording, but maybe I'll do it. Maybe we'll fight it out. Hold on. Messaged by somebody for something. More rules clarifications from the, what do you call it? The gang. Alright, this is gonna be awkward. Places everyone. Suddenly, 3 more figures appear, stirring up commotion. Despite the whirlwind of activity around it, the Lion Knight remains still. With exacting haste, 2 women make a clearing in the settlement around the Lion Knight, while a third writes disinterestedly in a massive ancient tome. An array of ornate, unidentifiable props and costumes is pulled out of a dark armoire and meticulously arranged around a makeshift stage. Survivors must depart the settlement phase for a special showdown with the Lion Knight. Choose departing survivors now and nominate them to take the stage. Alright, so. I am okay bringing Baxter in. I'm not okay bringing Luck Kid in. You know what? Maybe I will. Also, since we've hit age 2, we gained the Lucerne's Lantern secret fighting art. Wait, is it age 2 or just age 1? Right, age 2. Age 2. That would be the second age. We do not have this yet. Never mind. Hunt XP 2, age 2. Do I take this person with us for the high crit rate? And do I take the mask? Faust we're not taking with us. I would like to. I would like to, honestly, but I want to max this. And I'm not used to fighting the Lion Knights, so I don't know how the fight's gonna go. So Faust will take a break. We'll bring in this unnamed survivor here. This will be Betty. Betty, come and do combat with the Lion Knight. Betty, come and do combat. And then we can also bring in this person. This will be Isengard. Baxter can stay. Maybe Balthazar, I'm thinking. Keeping Balthazar for a bit longer. If we roll another 10, we can just get another kid. By the way, who's got the matchmaker? Luca did not go out because they had to skip hunt. Let me undo their skip hunt. They skipped their hunt. Actually, I can send out these people. I don't know if I want to send out a hoarder on this fight. Who's the other one who skipped the hunt? Ninian did. Do I risk my fist and teether for this? Because we would have red fist, which would help with the fight. Let me move this. Baxter is gonna attempt to work on Dagger. 'Cause blind. Johnny can't go out. I would like to send matchmakers out because then they become returning survivors. And we can breed more kids, but that's if we survive. Betty can be here in the sword roll. Let's spawn Betty in. We can actually swap that with the axe. I will bring Ninian, not Ninian. Who is the sword one? Yeah, we'll bring Luca. Shadow draw person. They can't encourage though. I'm going to be very aggressive with them. And I'll risk the antelope mask so that we have shield protection. We'll Can I give this sword deadly? I can't. Can heal potion my shed jar if we come back and survive. But I don't think this is that bad of a permanent injury. Order. This is what I'm worried about. When you beat the Lion Knight, we'll come back to places, everyone. Does he give you something? Intermission. Okay, no, we don't get a resource. You gain this rare gear, but not a resource, so it's not a problem. Alright. Then, in that case... should be okay. It should be okay. Baxter will max out on survival. Betty will be at 4. Balthazar will be at 4, which is good. And then Luca will be at 5. I think we'll roll with this team here and see how they do. I would send in Ubilk, but he's gonna fend off the knight so that she doesn't give the sword to somebody else. So we'll sack our kid and hopefully the fight goes well. Let's roll for places, everyone, and then I'll do the departing stuff. We actually just rolled a 10. Crossing the threshold of the stage, the survivors feel energized, their bodies light as a feather. The nominated survivors gain +1 evasion token and survival up to the settlement's survival limit at the start of the showdown. Oh. Well then. Oh, not the... what am I doing? Token. Token! Game designer Poots would never be that generous with evasion. They know how strong evasion can be. They've been trying to nerf it with their designs of enemies. I'm curious how the Gambler's Chest monsters do against high evasion characters. I am gonna do something here. I think we'll throw a Founding Stone at some point and hope for a lucky hit to help us deal with this. Only one. I'm not gonna throw 2 at this guy. Alright. That's about all. Showtime. Alright, Lion Knight. Showdown. Lion Knight, level 1, begin, timeline. Lion Knight. We'll say level 2 because it's the next one we have to fight. Alright, let's re-review everything. So... Survivors begin the showdown with a roll card. Ensure that a survivor has the villain roll card by dealing it first, and deal one roll card at random to each other survivor. You could just deal all 4 randomly, and then someone's gonna have the fucking card. Okay, so... we have the Fool. When you gain this, reduce armor points at your waste location 2 to 0. And the Villain cannot spend survival or run away. If he dies, showdown's over. The survivors are defeated. The Damsel is not a threat, cannot gain the priority target token, and if you surge to attack, the Lionite targets you and performs Outburst at the end of your attack. And then Ruler, while you have this, suffer -2 movement. Good luck me remembering that. You can exchange roll cards with a survivor adjacent to you. Now, we can move how these people are set up, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Alright. So, what's he got? Basic action. He always chooses the villain. Speed 4, attack accuracy 2+, 2 damage apiece. He's gonna hurt like hell. And then Instinct, Catwalk, full moves towards the villain and the monster's turn. Zeal, at the end of each monster turn, perform basic action. It's the same thing as... what's his name? So yeah, we want the villain to stay away from him. And then Outburst. Target loses 1 survival, exchange a roll card with the villain. Discard any unresolved AI cards, perform basic action. Then if it is the Lionite's turn, end it. So we can force an Outburst, take the villain card, right? We talked about this before in the People of the Skull campaign. And you can end his turn, essentially, after he attacks, depending on how far away the villain is, too. So our villain is currently Balthazar. I believe we want the villain to be nearby-ish. That guy. And then the damsel is Brown, who can enforce the outburst if they want to, and the Fool can taunt the Lionite. All knockdowns for our stand, enrage the Lionite, drops everything, targets you, and performs outburst. Alright, we're defending our home. We go first. There's no terrain in this. There's terrain in the level 2 setup though. So, a Lion Knight. Let's start with the villain Balthazar. Get in that blind spot, Balthazar. Swing that sword, Balthazar. I'm allowed to surge, right? Surge, Balthazar. Surge. Why are you rolling a 1, man? 4 misses, 2. Alright, that's gonna be the pace of our thing here. I don't get to do a free guard, too. Maybe I'll change tactics once we get this back, and I'll just block spam. Who wants to go? Baxter can't reach. Luca has scrap sword. 2, 3, 4, 5. Luca in front facing. Let's swing our scrap sword and see if we fare a little bit better here. Well, 5 does hit. So we get 1 locale. We are not the ruler, we are the fool. 5. What is your toughness? Your toughness is 10. So 5, 6, 7, 8. We did not gain a perfect hit. 9, 10. We actually do wound with the air thing. Oh, right. This guy has anxiety. So I can have them run away on the first turn and benefit from that anxiety. We have wounded. We did not fail. No critical wound. So that is 1 wound on the Lion Knight. I'm gonna surge. Am I allowed to do that? I am the fool. I'm gonna surge. See if we get that survival back. We do. So we'll stay at 5. Look at this guy. Oh, we can't. Look at this guy. His fucking face. Let's attack again. 7 and a 9. 2 hits, no perfect hits. We hit the scene change. All survivors are doomed. Each player passes their survivors or survivors. What? Roll cards as they would pass the monster controller tile. Perform basic action, target the attacker. Alright, so already trap card. Full passes to them, they lose their armor. Ruler passes to them. So these minus movements pass over to here. Fucking trap. Basic action is 4 dice hits on. We should not have 3 evasion. We shouldn't have this oh no, we should. Right, we just gained a temporary. Oh shit. Or dodgy. We be dodgy, yo. So this hits on 5s. Maybe 1 or 2 will miss. It's gonna hurt otherwise. 3 of them missed. 1 hits. I cannot spend a survival to dodge it, but... Alright, that's the arms locale, taking 2 damage. After damage suffered bash. Ah, why is the trap always so far up top? Now Baxter can get in range now. Betty cannot get in range now. I don't have dash. Betty will throw the Founding Stone. Wound. The Lion Knight faints left. Turn the monster to face the attacker. So he turns left. Then without turning, move it 2 spaces to its left. So 1, 2, which means it lands on Luca. 2, 3, 4, 5. Knocks them away. Alright. We did a wound though. We'll move 3. And then we shall end our turn. So Baxter can go. Even though we're in the blind spot, Baxter will get picked as the next target. Oh right, since I'm getting picked as the next target. 1, 2, 3. We should just run. What's this movement? It's fucking 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can't get out of range. But if I move all the way up, we can get him too far away from the villain on the next turn. So we'll do that, and we will block 1. So block 1 prevents the next hit that hits us. There you go. I think that is what we do, yes. Yes, 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 indeed. And that's everybody. We shall end the turn. This Founding Stone is gone. Alright, so, monster. Left swipe. He chooses Baxter as his target because priority. And then he's gonna move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 face this way. 4 dice hits on 3s as we have an evasion, courtesy of RNG. Alright, he hit all 4. We can block one of these locations after we see what's getting hit. Okay, so we'll probably block the head because that will kill us. We can dodge a body and then take 2 to the waist and 2 to the body. Body. And then this says we suffer bash and knockback 7 to the monster's right. So his right is this way. Alright, Baxter's knocked down. Alright, target token is consumed. This card is done. Not having dash before fighting this guy really sucks. Because dash, we could dodge so much stuff with dash. He's so kiteable. Since he always zeals the villain afterwards, even if the villain is out of range. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Alright, that is the Lion Knight's turn. Let us get up with Luca. And then plot. Alright, Betty. Betty's still out of range. Betty don't like being out of range. Unfortunately. Let's have Balthazar go. We're gonna get in the blind spot. We're gonna blade it up. That's the hit. We had the Valiant Buckle. I don't think we have noisy gear in our grid. Nay. But we have a 7 crit rate. Oh, no crit, but 6 and 5 is 11, so we do wound. Turn the Lion Knight to face the attacker, move 1 space backwards. That sucks, I can't surge on this turn. But we did cause a wound, which is radical, I suppose. Damn, man, I could have dinged him. Why wouldn't you ding Balthazar? I'm not gonna declare Lucerne, eh? Why wouldn't you ding? Could have knocked his ass down. We are damsel, right? I'm not going to spend survival to piss this guy off. Who's the fool? Purple. It's knocked down. Purple doesn't want to take another hit, honestly. Luca. Let's see what you can do. Scrap sword. By the way, I've wounded with the scrap sword. So we have this. Also, I need to do something else. This person, considering the circumstances, I'm just gonna say they were grand weapon. And then I wounded with the grand weapon. So I forgot to assign the new people their weapon types. This is a new character, and this one's got a wound with dagger at some point. Their block is gone right now. Alright, we rolled 2 dice. We have a 9, we have a 6, we hit twice, we hit on 4s in the blind spot. We had the Valiant Buckle again. This would be good for canceling reactions. We are not the damsel, we are the villain. I'd rather crit this first, but I don't want him to step away from me, so we'll do Lover's Heart first. Alright, I think that's a fail. What do we have? We have 3 and 3. There's only 6, 7, 8. Yep. We need a 5 to wound. So this is a failure. No wound, no benefit, no negative though. Second locale. We do get the 5, so we do wound the Lionite. No ding. And then he'll do this and do this. And then I can't surge because he fucking stepped away from me again. Oh, maybe I can surge, because now I can surge with Balthazar since he did that. That is a perfect hit. Perfect hit doesn't do anything for us, right? Oh yeah, we gained an insanity when we arrived. I forgot to add that. Right, reflex. So these 2 armor points at a random hit location. If they are adjacent to the monster, the attacker suffers knockback 7. Full move the Lionite towards the attacker. If your wound attempt failed, place this card back on top of the hit location deck instead of into the discard pile. Stage fight. Alright, well, we might have failed. We have no strength, so that's only a 7. This did fail. We lose 2 armor points at a random hit location. It's ripping my armor off on my waist. Okay, knockback 7. That's 5, 6, 7. Lion is all the way up here. I guess this is a blessing in disguise, maybe. That's if we were adjacent to him, right? And we still lose armor, even if we're not adjacent to him. We just... Betty can't reach, man. Betty can't reach. She can't reach. And Betty wants to hit the Lionite. Alright, we're gonna have Betty move 1, 2, 3, because he's gonna attack Balthazar more than likely, and then he's gonna... what do you call it? He's going to do his thing here. While I'm at it, I can't encourage with them, but Betty can encourage Baxter just in case I have to piss the Lionite off and do an outburst with the Fool's thing, because he's far away now. And the outburst is just basic action. Target loses 1 survivor. It costs 2 survival to do this, right? I mean, it would just cost Baxter's action, but I'll spend the survival if I have to. So we're gonna encourage Baxter to stand up. That's Betty's turn. Luca's done too. Baxter is going to... One, two, three... We'll move here. The Lion Knight will be in range of Betty, which is what I care about. We'll actually move here, because then the Lion Knight will be in range of... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh no. So if I go here, Lion Knight's here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Damn, I'm out of range of Balthazar no matter where I stand. We'll move here. Move here. And I won't activate full yet. I want to see what the AI card is. I can check. We can check. Let's search. Luca didn't get the surge yet. Alright, we lose a survival. I need to make sure I really roll these dice, because that one just fell on the 5. Tisk tisk. Left swipe, closest start facing, yeah. And soliloquy. All non-death survivors. Place the Lion Knight in the center of the showdown board. Intimidate. All targets suffer brain damage equal to the monster's level, lose an equal amount of survival. If this reduces any target survival to 0, that survivor is also knocked down. I think think I'd rather not get hit with Soliloquy. So we're tanking a left swipe. We have 1 evasion. Hits on 3s. Basically a King's Man with an extra dice and 1 less damage. That's gonna knock Balthazar to the right. So he's gonna be all the way over here and useless. I think it's better. This way he misses the villain and we can try to gang up on him on the next turn a little bit. Alright, yeah, I think it's better. I could avoid getting hit with this card at all. But it's still Baxter's turn because we spent the surge after their move. So I don't have to spend survival. I could just activate the Fool. If I do that, they already lost their waist armor, so this exchange is actually beneficial to make. But Baxter turning into the villain is a huge risk for later, so I'm gonna need to swap it back to Luca. I think it's worth it. We're gonna use the Fool's ability. So we taunt the Lion Knight. He performs Outburst. So we're gonna do that. The target loses 1 survival. Wait, I have to spend the thing, right? Because it's not the Lion Knight's turn, it's our turn. I don't want him to outburst on our turn. We have to surge for this card. It's really important that we surge. We can do this before he draws AI or after he draws AI. He can draw it and then he just discards it. Okay, we'll let that happen. So Lion Knight's turn. Left swipe happens. I will surge. And we will activate the Fool so that we become the villain. This gets exchanged. And the Lion Knight will outburst. Target loses 1 survival, so it costs 2 to do this. And he's gonna drop this card. Now, during the flow, before I do this, I'm going to surge with Balthazar so that they can hit the Lion Knight on this turn. Hopefully hit it. And then hopefully get rid of this card. Alright, 5 and 5 is 10. We hit the minimum. So we do cause a wound. There goes Soliloquy. And then we lose 2 armor points again at a random location. Our head, that's not good. And then we suffer knockback 7. And we're on the wall, and the Lion Knight moves here. And then our wound attempt succeeded, so that is gone. Then this is cancelled. He's pissed. He's gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, and then down here to get to Baxter, which will end his turn. So it is our turn. This is only knockback, right? I don't know if that was the best maneuver. Let's have Betty go. 1, 2. Betty gonna go first because she's the only one who can hit. Unfortunately, Luca. I should have had Baxter left more. If Baxter was here, I'm gonna say Baxter was here. I'm gonna do a little change because then the Lion Knight would be here, and on this turn, Betty just wants to be 1 away from him. So Betty's still gonna go first. We're gonna go to Gax. No speed on Betty. We get a perfect hit though, but I do not have the benefits of that. 1 hit. First strike parry. We have to crit. We do crit on a 9. Deadly weapons are pretty good against this boss, I guess. We do fail, though. If you hit with a K-Tar, you were knocked down and ends your attack. We were not hit with a K-Tar. Failure. All adjacent survivors suffer bash or knockback 7. Full move the Lion Knight towards the closest threat. So that's not a bad failure. And he parries K-Tars, right? You don't want to fight him with K-Tars. Gotta remember that. So he's gonna move to the closest threat, which is Betty. Betty gonna surge, Betty gonna try again. Alright, 6 hits. Death below location. 8. We cause a wound. 8 and 4 is 12. So far, so good. Alright, we can't reach with Balthazar, but we can reach with Luca, so we're gonna have Luca come in. And Luca's gonna swing with the scrap sword to get 1 hit. Stage fight. Damn it, stage fight sucks. This guy just gets free armor removal. Alright, 2 of my body's gone. I feel like there should be a counterplay to that. This is not ideal. We do wound, but 5, 6. He's now next to the villain. That's why that's not good. The villain's very vulnerable. I could... I'll probably have to use the full card. Since he came up to me, we can surge and attack again, though. Baxter can do some Acid Tooth Dagger action. Let's have Baxter go first. We're going to Acid Tooth Dagger. Alright, 5-5, hold on. I forgot about that. When we surged earlier, we lost an extra survival and this guy outbursted us. Which means I wouldn't have surged against him. So, 1, 2, 3. I believe we were here. He would have just done his move. He would have been 3 closer. I'm gonna leave the results the same, but I'm gonna heal this guy. This location's here. This location's milled, and when we hit with the what was it? It was the stage fight. The stage fight would have been milled, and then this would have been milled. The death blow hasn't been chosen yet, which means this is below that. I forgot about Damsel. We're undoing the wound that Balthazar dealt, which means this is in here. Or one of the cards is in there. Anyway, continuing where we're at. We got 5-5. We got 5-5. 5-5 misses. We're going to not surge with Baxter because they already did their thing. I can check AI and I can attack with this guy. What role do you have? You just have Fool. When it's the monster's turn, I can sacrifice maybe 1 survival since we have Rawhide. Rawhide's really good in this fight. Turns the 2 into 1 when you hit the 6+. Yeah, I think we want to take the hit. Alright, I'll let whatever AI is there be there. This Balthazar is gonna move in like so. We'll end the turn. We'll see what the AI card is. He is facing Luca regardless. Wire fighting. Whenever the Lionite targets the villain, it gains +5 movement for its next movement action. When the Lionite is knocked down, discard this card. I'll allow it. It's a respite. And then he's just gonna basic action anyway. So we need to knock him down by hitting his pauldrons. Alright, he's hitting the villain. He is next to the villain. What does purple have? Oh, purple's the villain. Right, purple's the villain. Do I risk this? So I don't mind purple dying, but then we lose. Also, it's the next turn. I will risk it. Man moding. We're getting hit 4 times. So here's what we're gonna do. See what's getting hit. Body, body, waist, arms. It's 2 damage apiece. Waist, arms can take a hit. Body cannot. Waist cannot, unfortunately. We will surge to block 1 of the bodies. We will dodge the other. What's worse, the body or the waist? I think the waists are worse than the body, except for disemboweled. We will surge to dodge the waist. We'll take 2 to the arms, which will knock us down, and then we will take 1 to the body. And if we get a 1 or 2, we die and we lose, and that's that. We do get the gaping chest wound, -1 permanent strength. That is probably one of the better things that could happen. Alright, gaping chest wound. Now it's even harder to hit with this damn Acid Dagger. I mean, wound with it after we hit with it. And this basic action just knocks us down regardless. It is our turn. Baxter can't really afford to be villain anymore. What I will do is attack with Luca first. We will attack with Luca first. That's a 1 hit. We hit on a 4 in the blind spot. I don't have accuracy, right? Okay, so now we're on the death blow location for real this time. We do cause a wound for real this time. We should be caught up on things. I may want to surge and attack with Damsel this time around. On his turn to do it. So that he'll outburst. Someone healthier. I will surge with Luca. Because we can't encourage anyway. We keep our survival. We'll attack again. And we have a 9, a 6, and a 9. That's a good sign, right? 69. I have not gotten any perfect hits yet. Okay. What we got? Please don't trap yet. Yeah, let me hit this thing. Alright. This is safe. We got a 6, so we do wound. The Lion Knight is exhilarated if the attacker is the villain end their act and the survivor's turn. He is not, though, so all's well. Second location is a fucking third stage fight card. 6 is a wound. He's only got 3 HP left, so we're almost there. I lose 2 armor at my head. Knockback 7. This is what sucks, though. I'm going to get knockback 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 this way. The Lion Knight's here. So that sucks because I need to pick up Baxter. I guess we can get Baxter away for the turn, but I can't hit the Lion Knight with anything else. Too bad you don't get an opportunity to make a Bone Dart before this special showdown. I would have liked the Bone Dart here. Does he have a super dense locale? I don't think we've seen one. Excuse me. Oh, he has +5 movement. So I can't get out of range. I'm in range now. +5 move means I'm in range again. I'd have to have dash. Alright. What do we do here? What do we want to do? I think Luca tanks whatever AI card comes up. There's only left swipes, so that's fine. And then when he goes after Baxter, we position so that after his movement we can attack. No, I guess it depends on the flow. Yeah, there's no. I can't surge. I'm gonna have to have Luca turn into the villain. We have no choice. Luca has to surge and taunt. Betty can move 3 here. Balthazar can move 5 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, so we can reach. Betty can't reach. I will pick up with Betty. We'll surge. Or not surge, we'll just encourage. We'll pick up Baxter. Baxter's going to become the fool in a minute. So we're actually going to move in towards the lion so we can maybe help kill on these last 3 hits. I think it's the lion's turn. He draws a left swipe. During this thing, we're going to surge with the fool. We lose the survival for the rawhide. We're going to outburst. So we lose a survival due to outburst since we're the target. It does target this person, right? Yeah, targets you and performs outburst. So lose a survival and basic action, and then ends turn. So basic action is just 4 dice. These dice hit on 5s. This is their best odds of surviving. And then I have to get 3 wounds. I don't know if we got another turn in us. Damn, they all hit. That is really, really bad. Should be okay, depending. I have to dodge the head, so we will dodge the head. Fortunately, I cannot surge the block, so we dodge the head. We take 2 arms, legs, and waist. So arms, legs, waist. We're hurt, but we're not dead. And then this causes bash regardless. Alright, we're hurt, but we're not dead yet. We will be very soon, though. Alright. Here's what we do. Baxter is out of survival, man. Baxter, if they get a perfect hit, they get an auto wound, which is nice, unless we hit the trap. Baxter is the fool now. We're gonna go Baxter first. Why not? Acid Tooth Dagger. We have a perfect hit, and the 7 hits, which isn't great, but... Okay, we get an automatic wound somewhere. So we can ignore one of these cards, if I'm not mistaken. Well, it just automatically succeeds. Cancel this reaction if the attacker has any noisy gear in the grid. Turn the line, I face the attacker and move 3 spaces forward. So he's gonna trip me. I think these reflex still occur. So I'll try to crit the pauldron and we'll just succeed. Well, if I do wound the pauldron successfully, I'm not likely to. If I do, I get knocked down. I mean, if I just give my auto success to this, we may as well auto success the second one the way I see it. I'm not going to wound him twice unless I crit this first card by a miracle. Alright, 5 failed, so this failed, no wound. And then this succeeded, we lose 2 armor. We've got 2 more damage we need to deal. 2 armor at the head. We don't have any armor at the head. Knockback 7. And then full move the lion towards the attacker. 5, 6, 7. Right, before the lion moves, when is the surge? Is it in between attacks? Or in between reactions, before the reaction happens. I can't dash for Balthazar. 7, he's gonna be here. Then Betty can't do anything. Can't exchange roll cards either, so Luca's gonna have to tank another hit. Luca can not block. I'm thinking we pick up Luca and then Luca surges. But they can't surge. Did we already surge or did I not hit next turn? No, I surged so that I could become villain. I did surge. I surged. Alright, thinking. What else do we have at our disposal? I think Baxter just dies, but we don't lose. And when the Lion Knight comes this way, we have Balthazar in position. Balthazar will block on this turn and then surge because I can't do anything to stop this. This fucking stage fright card is killing me here at the moment. I'm gonna have to learn how to play around stage fight, which is use range 2 weapons. As Betty can't reach, so she's kind of useless. And we definitely want one ranged weapon attacker. What would be the best bow to pick up? Probably the Phoenix bow. That's a ways off. Alright, let's have Balthazar go. We're gonna move here. We're going to block 1. Their action. Excuse me. And then we'll have Betty go and move here and hopefully be able to help out after poor Baxter dies. And we'll leave Luca down. There's no point in moving Luca. Alright, so this is the monster's turn. Left swipe happens. Click closest threat facing in range. Baxter takes a hit. That's 1, 2, dodge, 3, dodge! Baxter is maybe alive. He's only getting hit once. And then he's getting smashed along the wall, so he'll be completely useless for helping us kill. We have a severe waist injury. A 9. Bruised tailbone. The base of your spine is in agony. You cannot dash until the showdown ends. You are knocked down. Gain a bleeding token. Wow, I can't believe they lived. So they're knocked down, and knocked back to the monster's right. The monster's right is in the wall, which means they're shoved all the way along the wall. Because we're on the edge of the field. And then Zeal, basic action, targets the villain. So... oh, he has to move and attack, right. Luca's gonna have to just survive this. I can't surge. My plan has failed me. Luca. You have high dodge. If we can roll 3 2s for Baxter, we can roll low for you. Only 1 hit. What's getting hit? The waist. Can we tank that? We cannot. So there goes my last dodge, maybe. We'll see. We have our rawhide armor. Okay, there goes our last survival. But we do dodge, we do live, we do stand. Baxter does not stand. Alright, we need to do 2 wounds. Betty's going first. She's moving here. Greater Gax. That is a perfect hit, but it doesn't matter. We get scene change. We shuffle the hit location deck. All survivors are doomed. And then it's gonna basic action targeting the attacker. So she loses her 1 waist armor. We gain the minus movement tokens. At least the villain swapped over, but it's not in a good location. The fool is also not in a good location, and the damsel is not in a good location, so this was not a good time for this. Alright. There we go. How much evasion do you have? 1. They are healthy, so we're looking for a bunch of 2s again. Alright, 1 miss. We have a survival, so we can dodge a hit. Arms, waist, head. We dodge head so that we maybe don't die. To the waist, to the arms. We are knocked down regardless because this does bash. Alright. This is done. We're going to activate Balthazar first. I shuffled this, right? Yeah. Just making sure. We're gonna swing with the rib blade. We do get a hit. It is a stage fight. Stage fight. Why does it have to be stage fight? Alright, we didn't move yet, but stage fight's okay, I guess. 5 and 5 is 10. That's a wound. We lose 2 armor. Legs. And then we are knocked back 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Lionite is up here. If Balthazar's Surge fails to kill the Lionite, we have literally 1 last chance to kill the Lionite before we're fucked. Oh, I'm feeling the tingling anticipation. We're so close to the victory here. We will surge and hope for the best. That's a hit. It's a parry, but we don't have a K-tar. We need to crit with a 7 or higher. Wait, I'm gonna do it. Lucerne. We crit on a 7. 6, 5, 4. I'll say Lucerne 3. We'll do the whole thing. We'll gain 3 XP. We gain 3 luck. We roll a 1. Oh my god. This game hates me so much. Alright. That failed. This is once per thing, or I can do this anytime. Alright, so failure. Bash, knockback 7. So 1, 2, 3. We're fine. We're all the way up against the wall. Bashed. Closest threat. Well, the only threat is Luca. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. At least they're in range of Luca. I rolled a 1 on a Lucerne check, guys. That is how grand my RNG is. Luca, what are you? The damsel? I can't even... Well, I can't surge anyway. I'm out of survival. 1, 2, 3, 4. Please just hit a normal location and a wound. Alright, that's 2 hits. We're gonna find out right now how fucked I am. Oh god, the death blow. Damn it, first strike. No! Why does God hate me so much? Why does God hate me so much? Oh yeah, this has a failure result. This is knockback. Wait, this is just +2 toughness until end of the attack? Oh, this one is so much nicer than the other one. I didn't realize they were different. So failure here is not a problem, except we have to beat a 12. Alright, 5 is a failure because we don't crit. We're not deadly, right? Yeah, we're not deadly. I would be astounded if we actually roll high enough to hit this. We have 3 strength, 5 strength, he has 12 toughness, so we need a 7. 7 or better. 40%. Oh my god. This fight sucked so bad. You know what? Justice for Balthazar losing his fucking Lucerne 3 roll, but that's okay. We actually death blow the Lion Knight. We'll make that an achievement. Alright. Lion Knight. Oh man, exhilarating battle. Who did this? Luca? Good job, Luca. Good fucking job. We really need to finish some more armor. Maybe I should reprioritize what we're doing here and get a second rawhide set going. But at this point, I don't know if I want to make a second rawhide set. The Lion Knight is defeated at this location by a survivor wearing the hideous disguise wear gear. The survivor suddenly finds himself alone on the stage and surrounded by darkness. One by one, the members of the Lion Knight's retinue are illuminated in front of the survivor, each humming a tune as they become visible. We don't have this gear. I'm not sure how you acquire the hideous disguise. Wear gear. Okay, so this is not an achievement. We don't have hideous disguise. We'll have to finish this location with the disguise. We'll just leave Lion Knight in the list. I'm sure I'll think of stuff for him later. Okay, so nothing special happened. False alarm, guys. False alarm. I don't have a hideous disguise. Okay, we're alive. One gaping chest wound for Baxter, but we're not too worse for wear otherwise. Put this token back. Ugh, what a pain in the ass. How does one acquire the hideous disguise item? Alright, anyway, victory, 1 hunt XP, 1 weapon proficiency if eligible. Trigger the following story events according to monster level, so intermission. And we gain the Lion Knight badge, rare gear. Okay. Lion Knight badge. Here's the hideous disguise. Seems like it'd be pretty hard to manipulate that to be something you get. Unique. Gain +1 accuracy on arrival. Draw 1 tactics card. So we can now incorporate tactics. So we need to make the tactics deck. It is here, it's made. So these are all the Lionite ones. They should all be in here. Good. Good, good, good. So we have Lionite tactics now. OMG. Man. What a fight. 1 hunt XP. We did wound with the acid teeth dagger. I didn't put the blood thing there, but we did wound with it. Betty, and 1 hunt XP. Way to survive the Lionite. We hit age 2. Now we get that Lucerne Lantern Secret Fighting art. I don't think they're gonna finish that. It's okay though. Hunt XP and sword. Proficiency and matchmaker procs tier now. Because we are a returning survivor, I'm pretty sure. Alright, first of all, let's do age 2. A4. Random fighting art. Alright, well, you know, they already have this, so we just get nothing. I swear, I should start hitting the shuffle button just once. I don't know what the deal is with the shuffle, but it's been killing me. The monster traps have been killing me. I'm dying, guys. I'm dying. I'm dying. Our RNG has been pretty bad. It's been okay, I guess. Oh, Jesus Christ almighty. Lucerne. Kron, leave me alone, man. Just let me have some average luck. That's all I ask. Some average luck. You may concentrate. If you do, perform Lucerne's Lantern at the start of your next act. You reach into the dream and excise a screeching skull darker than darkness. It hurtles at the monster. Reveal hit locations equal to half your blue affinities. Rounded down, 1 at a time. The monster suffers a critical wound at any locations with critical wound effects. Ignore the effects of trap. Then reshuffle the hit location deck. Gain 600 XP. So you can do this twice, right? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, you can do this against 2 monsters and then you die. Cease to exist as soon as you retire. You can do this more than twice if you fight the Phoenix, I believe, and lose your Hun XP. I can't believe my Lucerne failed. And then we hit the location, but I don't know how you get Hideous Mask. Anyway, intermission's happening. Is it if you fail, you get the mask? The white mask. If we're victorious, we gain. Suddenly, the Lionite is standing in the same place it was when it first appeared in the settlement, wearing a gleaming black mask that drains the light from everything around it. Lionite's retinue scurries out onto the stage, hunched over in single file. One carries a blade, the second a gold vessel, and the last her enormous tome. Before anyone has a chance to react, they are upon the survivor that defeated the Lion Knight. Lose the Stoic Statue innovation and gain the Black Mask innovation. We already lost Stoic Statue. Now, I never thought about this before. I have to look that up. When you lose Stoic Statue due to this rule, do you, remove it from the deck? Entirely. So I know I put Stoic Statue in this deck, but I'm starting to think when we destroyed it, that I wasn't supposed to put it back into this deck. But I don't know, because we didn't lose it, we just destroyed it. And now I'm not sure if it goes back into here when you lose it. I didn't think about it, but the last time we played, because I have no idea. Black Mask. Alright, we can visit the retinue. We can face the monster. It senses your hostile intent and skins you instantly. Gain 1 skull basic resource. Doesn't say it kills you though. How does that work? What does it mean it skins you instantly? Your head explodes in gore. You are dead. Gain 1 question mark basic resource. Its unfeeling gaze leaves you breathless. You wake hours later and gain the legendary lungs. Secret fighting art. Man, he's pissed. Sho is pissed at us. I can kill survivors doing this if I could procreate a large population so that I don't mind killing some off for the greater good, you know? Add places everyone in the timeline 40 years from now. Nominates Fire Delta Killing Blow. Roll 1d10. 1, 2, 3, 4. Place everyone's already there. Who dealt the killing blow? It was Luca. Oh, you better roll high, Luca. Nah, of course you roll a 1. You grabbed by the shoulders and your head is shoved into the golden vessel and severed. You are dead. Alright. Ah, this is how you get the hideous disguise. Well, they killed off Luca. There goes another one of my characters because, you know, my luck is trash. Goodbye, Luca. Rest in pieces. May you Find peace. And we got love juice for it. That doesn't make up for it. Come on, Kron. Let me get the hideous disguise. Now I gotta beat another one. And hopefully get the hideous disguise on the 6 to 10. Damn. Oh well. What can you do? What can you do? That's Kingdom Death Monster. We roll ones here. That's how we play. So now that's done, we can do the Hooded Knight and watch another person die. Alright. They duel Ubilk. Add +1 to the result for each twice sword weapon proficiency level, so we add +1. If we get a 2 or a 1, we will die. We need a 4 or higher. Or a 3 or higher. And we get a 7, so that's an 8. Gain 1 level of weapon proficiency, lose all survival. You cannot gain survival this settlement phase. The knight has unfinished business. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Why does the knight have to be synchronized with the fucking lion? That's so annoying. It just ended up that way, but that is super annoying. Okay, they kept it at bay. Let's do the last thing. There is no more gorm climate. Our reward for beating the gorm is we have Song of the Brave, so remove gorm climate from the next lantern year on the timeline. Yeah, there's no gorm climate. This is gone. Now, before I did this hunt places everyone, I was supposed to do a settlement event. I forgot to do the settlement event first. So Elder Council happened. I will add the experience of the person who just died, which is Luca. They had 2, so 2 XP added. We'll move Luca over. 2 XP, because this was supposed to happen first. We don't have any of these things. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 minus 26, 25, 24. So we have a total of 24 because they were 1 XP less. Alright, 2150, minus 1 endeavor. So we lost an endeavor. One of the elders recalled the story about the Beast of Sorrow. We can now hunt the Beast of Sorrow. Legendary monster. I believe you can only fight him once in 1.6. Beast of Sorrow. We're running out of quarry space. How could this possibly be, man? How could this possibly be? They need more lines here. Or like a page to tab over or something. Alright. So that was supposed to happen before Places Everyone happened. And now we're finally... Did I not copy the thing I just got? We got the love juice. We're finally able to do something. And we want more kiddos because we're running out of kiddos. We're in a very cruel world. Well, we may as well use this love juice. Fear the dark boy. Where are you? Johnny. Johnny and Betty. I'm ready for more low rolling here. Alright, we got 7. And we gain 1 population, 10 survival each for the 2 that are happily making a new kiddo. And then I'll matchmaker them. An 8. Another population, another 10 survival. Okay. What's that ratio looking at? Male, male, female, male 3 to 2, 4 to 2, 5 to 2, 6 to 2. Damn, we've been losing girls, man. We've been losing girls. Holy shit, I didn't realize. What do I do with this endeavor? Don't want to sack anybody. We could visit the caravan. So I could maybe make a mixed armor. Let me look at visit the caravan. Alright, choose 1 member of the retinue to approach. Nominate a survivor. Sturk Seamstress. If we nominate someone with 3+ understanding to offer payment and become the retinue's mannequin. We can pay a love juice, a shank bone, and a white lion fur for dancer armor, or we can pay a lion testy beefsteak scrap for a brawler, or a phoenix finger, curious hand, and a question mark. So I need to fight the other monsters, not gorm, to get this stuff if I want it. We also need understanding on a survivor, although we do have 1. There's only 1 who understands what's going on in this world. Oh, she died. Nobody understands what's going on in this world. Nobody. I think we might risk Ninian on, or not Ninian. Right, John. Ah, damn it. Right, Silent Barterer. Offer a weapon or armor gear for trade. Archive it, roll 1d10. Random vermin resource. If the gear was part of a set, you gain wardrobe, expert, fighting art, 2 basic resources, and a random resource of the monster if it had a monster resource. You can get man mask. And if the gear had the armor keyword, you would gain god mask as well. I don't know, if I had weapon, you're getting man mask. If I had armor, you get god mask. What do you do? Choose 1 of the following. Archive a whistling mason, gain a permanent strength. Suffer blind, gain tenacious. Archive 3 gear cards, all crafted from different settlement locations to gain headliner. Remove the hamstrung, severe injury, gain the following impairment. Thin-skinned. None of these are worth it. I mean, maybe you can grind strength by making a bunch of whistling maces. Two bones, 1 organ. It's 3 resources for 1 strength. I don't know, man. I don't know. It's hard for me to want to do anything other than maybe the armor sets, because I've never played with the armor sets, but they're kind of hard to get going. Dancer armor seems pretty decent. You gain 3 bonus armor everywhere. And then you get a free movement after your first attack. So you'd have 4 body armor, you'd have like 7 waist armor, 5 waist armor, 5 leg armor, I think 5 armor on the arms, and then 6 for the Phoenix helm. Warlord. +1 speed, +1 luck when attacking with axes. When you critically wound all of the non-death survivors, gain +1 survival, +2 strength until the end of the turn. The Warlord armor seems decent too, if you're going heavy on the axe. Skull helm cannot be destroyed, +2 accuracy when attacking with fists and teeth. When you're knocked down, gain +1 strength tokens. This requires lion and phoenix. This requires antelope, phoenix, lantern. Oh, those are lantern gear. Oh shit, that's much bigger than I thought then. Dancer armor. These hybrid armors seem pretty decent. I would love to try them out, but I think Lion Knight really encourages you to be on the other 3 monsters more so than Gorm, and Gorm stuff's just so good. So these two kind of clash, these 2 expansions. That's okay, but they kind of clash a bit. We can drum. We can innovate. I think we innovate. We'll keep up with the innovations. I have a perfect bone. I do not have leather yet. Should I make a leather worker instead? Here's something I can do is finish the we could make a whole rawhide armor. Just keep the stout hide. I can actually use a jiggling lard. I have no scrap for a scavenger kit. And we do not have a gorm brain for the other thing. Oh right, pure bulb. Oh right, mace. Stout kidney. Jiggling lard, pure bulb, dense bone. Do we really want another weapon? It's deadly. Bro, it's so good. It's such a good club weapon. If we're gonna be reliant on a luck character, this might be good enough for endgame too. Alright, I'm gonna make it. We're gonna get a riot club, riot mace. We are going to keep the other jiggling lard then, since we need it for a regen suit. I think I'd rather start working on a leather maker. What does this kidney make? Besides the riot mace. It only makes the leather mace. Alright, let's make a leather maker. We're gonna... shit. I think I should innovate. We can tier up later and just stockpile. Because we're just fighting a gorm again. And then we have to deal with the level 2 Kingsman. So, if I could make a bunch of leather stuff in one fell swoop, that would be nice. We can also get a first aid kit, which is also nice. Maybe I get lucky and we can make the gourmet mask, but we have to get a handed skull. Which I will try to RNG the crap out of the guy again. And then we can start gathering some extra resources. A bone and a hide. Should I make a whip? We don't roll that many hunt events currently, so I'm not in a hurry for a whip. Just to hold it. Should I make drums for the next fight? Might not be necessary. I'm gonna innovate. We'll use this as a bone, we'll keep the perfect bone. Use these 3. And then we'll keep the rest of this. I might go heavy into... something. Heavy in the leather. Alright, family and cooking. I may want family. Cooking is always nice because survival limit 6, an extra endeavor. Might be a little early for family. Family consequences includes clan of death, right? That is the consequence. Cooking is more useful now because survival limit. And an extra endeavor every time. We've been pretty low in endeavors. Since we're cannibalized, I'm gonna go cooking. So our survival limit increases to 6, which is nice. And that's it. This fresh acanthus. I'll consider making it a dried acanthus later, but we'll keep it fresh for now in case I get a brain. And with cooking, I can't really use this nightmare tick yet. Because you need to fight some antelopes and farm some antelopes. I think that'll do it for this session, though. Oh, who is Faust is coming back out. Trying the master axe here. Place the sword over here. We lost their sword person because, you know, that's just how it be. I'm gonna keep Balthasar set up like this, but they cannot have the stone-nosed squirrel. I guess Betty can come out again, and then we'll stay focused on Dagger. Damn, what do we do, man? What do we do? Is Balthazar really want to... Yeah, Balthazar is coming because we're gonna try to luck kill the asshole. I'm tempted to literally Lucerne. No, there's no point in doing this. It's half your blue affinities. We only have 3. And it's half rounded down. Yeah. This person can have the Lionite badge so that they have an accuracy. Because badge. Okay. I think this is the plan. We're gonna cruise control Faust. He'll hopefully out-sustain everything except murder, but if Balthazar is around, Balthazar should be the murder target. Which is my plan with Balthazar. And if they get murdered, we at least get a resource off of them. Who else is coming? We want to work on Fist and Teeth, so Betty can go back. Fist and Teeth. Ninian. Join us, please. So, second matchmaker, Red Fist is back here. I don't want her to potentially die, but I need the accessory on Balthazar if we're going to be grinding. She only has to hit once, and then she doesn't have to attack. I'm gonna give her the riot mace. Probably won't wield it, but she can hold it. You know what? We're not using it in this next battle. We're gonna keep it at home so it's safe from destruction. Who else is in a party? Baxter is with us. Faust is with us. Minion is with us. Johnny cannot come with us. And Betty is with us. But Baxter and Balthazar are different people. This is Baxter. This is Balthazar. Who? What? Alright, I got it. I got it. Okay. Yeah. Sorry for all the indecisiveness at the end here. I'm just plotting, thinking. We're gonna do another level 1 Gorm. Keep it simple, because a level 2 would be far too dangerous at the moment. Although I really want level 2. If I don't get this handed skull to complete the Gorm outfit, we are going to be in trouble fighting Kingsman at level 2. We will be donating the newborns and whoever else we don't care about to the Kingsman. So that is a thing to consider. But then after that, we can do a couple more peaceful hunts before complete tomfoolery goes down. Now we are approaching year 10 though. If I can finish a leather armor set and finish the Gorm set in this next year and the next 2, then maybe we'll be okay. Otherwise, we're going to be a little behind. We still don't have dash as well, so fighting level 2s is really hard to justify without dash. Is so essential. And we don't have Symposium to dig it out. That's okay though. We do have a lot of other stuff. Hopefully it all comes together later. But I will end it there. Thanks very much for listening in and watching. I hope you all enjoy the Kingdom Death struggles. We have taken out the Lion Knight, and he took out my defeater of him because he's such a sour puss. Sore loser. It's okay though. Well, something I want to do. We're gonna bring this bone axe with us so we have something to sacrifice if we need to. And we'll bring this bone blade as well, just so that each of these characters have something to get rid of should something crop up. So I see no reason to hold them back during a hunt. But yeah, I will see you all in the next one. Thanks for listening and take care as always.